Hello everyone, this is an unboxing that I've really been looking forward to and is extremely different from every unboxing I've ever done. But I cannot wait to get into this. This will be one of the first times I've done an unboxing of something that truly isn't the normal thing. This is not a sword, not really. It is in fact more of a decorative thing, although I do think it actually has been quoted as something you could use for HEMA if you really wanted. But there is a maker of wooden swords, and his name is Dimitri. And in fact, I believe now he goes by the moniker, at least online, of Dimitri Swords. And I have been watching him with keen interest for a long time because I really think his swords, made out of wood, are extremely beautiful. And I really wanted one of them, just more than anything, just for the aesthetics of it, because I really do think he does pretty fantastic work. Now, he has a lot of different varieties of swords that he has done designs of. One of the first ones I saw was a claymore. I'll throw up some pictures here as I'm unboxing this of some of the swords that he's done, some of the designs, and you can see they're very historically inspired, but they're also trying to be their own thing. And wooden swords are one of those things that honestly can be very difficult to make, and make for any purpose other than really just to be a toy for some kid. And specifically, I'm thinking of HEMA here. I'll go ahead and admit it, from a HEMA perspective, I've always actually liked using wooden wasters, essentially as a stand-in for an actual sword. In many ways, I actually prefer it. Quite honestly, I prefer it over synthetic. Part of that has to do with my desire to understand the history and how people maybe would have practiced outside of just using an actual fader. Wooden swords would more likely be the option as a stand-in. And let's see if I can get this out of here. Tell you, for unboxing, I feel like I'm unboxing a lot of things that are wrapped in many layers of bubble wrap, which is great for shipping, but is terrible for audio as I try to film these type of things. So I almost much prefer paper just for that reason. When things are wrapped in paper, it's a lot easier and I'm making a lot less noise. And this one is wrapped really well, which is good because I'd be afraid it would get damaged in shipping otherwise. I'm just going to try to dig into it as best I can. But yeah, he's done claymores, he's done long swords, he's done arming swords. I've seen a lot of his stuff. He started out, to my knowledge, actually, I think just posting on Reddit, and it kind of blew up because his designs looked really nice. Here we go. And you can already begin to see on the blade here, it's nice. It looks real nice, good finishing work. I will say that it's a very light sword, and that's going to be maybe my criticism of it from a HEMA perspective, is that you really got to have a good bit of mass on a waster if you're going to be using it with any kind of intent. He specifically says that he feels that you can use his swords for the purposes of HEMA, and I would be afraid to, in all honesty, because I wouldn't want to damage the thing more than I would probably end up doing. I use New Sterling Arms, was the wooden wasters that I purchased, and I still have. Alright, but you can begin to see why I actually purchased this specific one, because it is an Irish ring hilt style, so of course I have to buy it. I have been watching his Etsy page and a lot of what he's posted on and off now for, how long has he been doing this? A couple of years, I think, or at least a year, if not more. And when he finally posted this one, I knew it was time for me to go ahead and purchase one. I almost bought the Claymore quite a few times. I just felt like I had to wait, and I'm glad I did. But you can see that he puts a lot of care and attention and a lot of detail into the work. I'm going to actually be filming this unboxing in not just 60 frames per second, but 4K. It's one of the things that I have the capability of doing now, and I want to do it for this unboxing because I'm never going to actually do a review of this weapon or of this wooden sword, because that's not really what my channel is about. But I really want to showcase it, so I want to get some nice shots of it for the purposes of this, so you'll be able to see it kind of up close. It's just really well detailed. It's really well put together, and it's very beautiful. I would be remiss to ever actually use this. It will sit in a place of honor in my armory, but it will probably remain purely decorative. It's light. It's extremely light, and I would be afraid that putting this up against any other type of wooden waster could potentially cause damage. But man, is it a gorgeous, gorgeous kind of stand-in wooden sword. And I am in awe of someone's craftsmanship, no matter what medium they choose, when they can do it really well. You know, I'm not a great metal worker myself. I've tried, and I just don't have enough experience. I'm an even worse woodworker, and I find it a lot less forgiving as a medium. And here you go. You have someone who seems to be a master of their craft, and it's a beautiful, beautiful wooden sword. So that's Dimitri Swords. Dimitri, I know you've seen my channel. I've seen you comment on some of my videos. I just want you to know that I really, really like your work. It's beautiful stuff. Keep on doing this. And for people who are out there who are looking to pick up a nice sword stand-in or something that you can even swing around, I mean, you can use it. Go check out his stuff. It's really, I think it's really, really fantastically beautiful. Just some quick notes from a HEMA perspective. This type of tip is probably a little bit more pointy than you'd want. But other than that, I think you could use it. You could even, I think, maybe even use this against a synthetic. It's almost as light as a synthetic, which is why I'm saying that. I certainly wouldn't use it against the new Sterling Arms sword. And I might even do a video in the future talking a bit about my thoughts on wooden wasters versus synthetic, because I think I actually go against the grain there. I might be the lone person who actually still prefers a wooden waster, even though really no one else uses them. And again, that's more out of the desire to do historical context. But I'm going to ramble on if I talk too much more. And I'm really just appreciating the beauty of this thing. So, guys, check out Dimitri Swords. He has an Etsy store. He really does beautiful work, as you can see. It's relatively inexpensive. I mean, he's really not asking a lot. And considering all the work and care he puts into this, I think it's worth every penny just right off the bat. So, yeah, good stuff. Cheers, guys.